Hey guys, so I just kind of want to show you guys a little bit of my story, I guess. I'm hard of hearing, so that means that I have mild to mild moderate hearing loss. It really just affects me when I'm in a loud environment, such as a classroom setting or concert or a big family event, or just anything like that, really. Um, So, being hard of hearing, that means that I consider myself both deaf and hard of hearing. Both deaf and hearing. So that means, I guess I have the best of both worlds, you could say. So, um, it's very beneficial, but also has a lot of drawbacks. What I mean by that is just a lot of challenges, really. Growing up, I didn't make a lot of friends just because, they thought that I was really slow or I just didn't understand anything clearly. Um, and I had hearing aids and wires on it, and it's just made me really stand out. And I couldn't find a place to fit in. Even if I tried to fit in with the crowd, it didn't really work at all growing up. So that was something that was really hard. Is just me making friends and stuff was just a challenge for me in elementary school. And then middle school came around. I guess you could say that I made a little bit more friends. Like a lot more people were definitely more interested in the fact that there was an interpreter in the classroom and that somebody was signing and everything. So they would come up to me and was like, "Hey, can you teach me sign language?" And I thought that was really cool. That definitely, it melts my heart when somebody asks me that. Really, um, something that I kind of struggled with though in middle school is just knowing who I was and where I was fit in, because like I said, being hard of hearing is really hard. It definitely had its challenges. There's things that I couldn't hear, and my friends would be making plans and just they would try to invite me, but I'm just like, what? Or just completely miss it. So it was just really, yeah, it was just really challenging. um when no, when high school came around, my freshman year in high school, oh my gosh, that was so awful. So, I mean, it was great because I met a really nice friend and she's awesome, and we still stay in contact today. But the thing that was really awful about it was there was nobody who was deaf. There was nobody who was hard of hearing, so I couldn't find anybody to hang out with that really understood who or what I was going through. And that just made it hard for me to find, I guess, my true identity or what I identify as, you know, disability wise. And that just made me lose my confidence being a deaf person, I guess, because, there's not a lot of deaf people out there my age where I come from and all this stuff. So it was really hard my freshman year. I didn't have the support academically that I needed. I didn't have an interpreter. I didn't have any extended time on my testing, so that way I can actually read it, like try to read it and fully understand what they're asking. So it was a real challenge for sure. And then my sophomore year in high school, I moved to a different school. And there, I feel like I thrived a little bit more better there. Um, just because there was a little bit more deaf, there were more students um, who needed the help that I needed, who understood what I was going through, who understood what I felt. And I also got the help that I needed to, and like academically, and that was really great. That worked. That made me feel better as a student, you know, which made me feel better as a person because my confidence levels went up. So, but I think it's really, I gotta give props to my American Sign Language teacher because she definitely, definitely gave me the confidence that I needed to be like, I'm a deaf person. I am a deaf person and I love it. Like, she gave me the confidence to say that out loud and gave me the confidence to truly accept that side of me. And I guess that's just because, you know, I was more hands-on in the deaf community and I kind of understood more about that side of my culture instead of the hearing culture, which I live in day by day and get to experience, whereas the deaf culture I don't. So it really opened my eyes for sure. And you know, I'm proud to say that, you know, I love being hard of hearing, I love being hearing, and I love being deaf, even though there is a lot of different benefits and different stuff that's challenging. But you know, that's life. We're all challenging in our own ways. But anyways, you know, I just thought I would share my story and just see some reactions out there, you know. So comment, subscribe, like, and let me know what you think. I would love to hear you guys' opinion about this video for sure.